So we're going to do it's Monday morning, so we'll do our focus on breath. Let me just go live. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Yvonne's here as well. The picture of that tractor is amazing. That is so good. Don't know if the tractor, Yvonne, is fantastic. I'm jealous. I want one. Oh my goodness, it's brilliant. We had when Elaine's gone back in the UK now, but they were putting a crane up outside. So we were just on Friday. We were just watching this crane, trying to see them. It was like a big what's it that Meccano set, and they were just like this big crane outside on a truck, and then suddenly they put it up, and then it's swinging around the back. So I was thinking of you and your tractor. Anyway, enough of our little chit chat this morning. Welcome if you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Monday mornings, we always put that little bit more of a focus on the breath, but we're still going to do some movement with the breath. So we're going to start off just by taking you, if you find a comfortable position, a position that you can stand in and you've got space, to the side and to the back, and just taking your feet shoulder width apart, just standing tall through the spine. Just relaxing the shoulders, just giving your head a little nod. So we bring that head back to balance on top of the spine. Often the head is coming forwards a little bit. So just take your time just to give the head a little nod and then just balance it on top of the spine. Have a little move around of the shoulders if you need to. Soften into the ankles. Give the toes a little bit of a wiggle. Soften into the knees. Just soften into the hips. And imagine you've got like a little weight, just a string, a little weight on the tailbone. So if you imagine you at the base of the spine, the tailbone, imagine you've got a little weight on the tailbone. So we're not actively tucking the pelvis or doing any work around here, muscle work around the pelvis, but just letting that tailbone drop a little bit towards the ground. And then just starting to move from your center of gravity, from the lower dantian, very slowly. And notice how moving from here, you've got to bring that energy from the ground. So you're just very gently pushing into the ground. Just getting that little bit of rotation. And just bring your awareness into the muscles in the face. So just softening into the brow. Softening into your sockets of the eyes. Softening into the jaw and the cheekbones. Resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth. So just start with the tip of the tongue, and it's just behind the ridge of the front teeth, so not on the teeth. And then just what is comfortable, going maybe to the middle of the tongue, the middle of the roof of the mouth. As you're doing this, make sure you don't tighten the jaw. Just start to build the movement a little bit more, just letting the elbows bend. Just tapping across the belly and the back. I'm just going to whiz round you, stay facing the screen, but I'm just going to show you where you're just tapping the back of the hand on that lower back, knocking on the door of life. Tuning in with your breath. So just noticing the breath. Very easy, very light. And now just gradually slowing that movement down. Moving into water waves and feel the contrast now. Notice what happens with the breath as we slow the movement. And now just taking a rest, so bringing your feet underneath the hips, hip width apart, standing tall. Let's just open from the shoulders, so just open the shoulders, just having the palms facing forwards. Standing tall. Stepping back out. We'll do pulling down the sky in 6 directions. So we're breathing in, palms up, breathing out, rotate. So here we're breathing with the movement or moving with the breath, breathing in, breathing out. And the movement is continuous. Breathing in, out. Breathing in, chest facing front here, chest facing to the side as you breathe out. As you breathe in, lifting overhead, just lifting the sternum, looking up, and then coming back down. So just opening up the front of the chest a little bit, opening up that thoracic spine. Do this 2 more times in your own time, so following your breath. And then we just come into a standing position where you're just holding, so that's going to scratching my nose, just holding your palms just slightly in front of your your lower dantian, your belly there. Just softening the hands. Letting the breath settle. Just go into opening the flow. So breathing in and breathing out. Really soft, smooth movement, effortless breath. And just following your breath. Feel the weight of the arms, feel the softness and the weight in the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the shoulders. Remember, this is a whole body movement too. So maybe as you breathe in, you're just rolling back a little bit onto the heels. As you breathe out, just that gentle roll forwards onto the ball of the foot. Makes sense because you're just keeping aligned with your center of gravity. Maybe as you breathe in, you just stand that little bit taller. As you breathe out, maybe you just sink just that little bit lower, just really subtly. Let's go alternate arms. And then back to both arms. Let's do two more. And then taking a rest, standing tall, just opening up the shoulders. We'll do pulling down the sky. This time, the palms face the ground first. When you get to shoulder height, rotate through the shoulders, elbows facing up, palms facing up, and then breathing out. And again, you're just lifting the sternum towards, or lifting the heart towards the sky. There, rotate. And following your breath. Nice, long, slow breaths. One more. And then the next one, after the next one, just moving into bamboo in the wind. That's interlocking the thumbs, resting on the lower down chin, bringing the feet together. Standing tall, just closing your eyes. And just allowing your body just to very gently move as it wants to. Now taking a calm, fuller breath in through the nose, opening your eyes, stepping out, having a gentle brush down, and we're just going to spend the last few minutes just come into a seated position. You can sit on the floor, you can come onto a chair. You can do this standing if you want to do it standing, that's absolutely fine, but just in a little bit more of a resting position or a resting posture. We're just going to do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. Just going back and just reflecting on a few things we did there. It's quite nice. Sometimes we'd go through the movements quite quickly or go from movement to movement to movement. But sometimes it's nice just to repeat a movement for a little bit longer. So I tend to go with what I feel like, which is good. And again, hopefully you all follow that through. But when you're doing stuff like this on your own, sometimes you might spend a little bit more time doing knocking, or might want to spend a little bit more time doing soaring crane. So don't feel you have to count reps. Go with what you're feeling, what you feel, what feels good, basically. So a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. This is quite nice because it sort of like wakes you up a little bit, but also really if you've got any congestion or any blockages in the nose can help a little bit. I see Elaine's joined, so I hope your nose is feeling a little bit better. Elaine, I see you on Instagram there. So with alternate nostril breathing, take the two middle fingers and just rest onto your forehead there in between the eyebrows. And then if you're right-handed, your right thumb, your thumb on the right hand gently blocks the right nostril. The little finger will gently block the left nostril. So you're just going alternating from one side to the other side. And what we'll do is we'll breathe in one side, swap and breathe out the other side. There's different ways of doing this and you can play around with it, but that's what we'll do for our session today. So just getting yourself set. Tall through the spine. Doesn't have to be loud. You're not pulling air in. It's just a very gentle breath in, a gentle breath out. So we're going to close off the left nostril. Breathe in through the right. Swap and close off the right nostril. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Let's do one more. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. And then just resting your hands down. And just taking a moment, just letting the breath settle. And then taking a full breath in. Let's do a nice big full breath. Breath in, top up, and let go. Have a bit of shake out of the shoulders, shake out of the arms. Excellent. So some gentle movement there, some gentle breath work. Hopefully that has set you up for the day. I will see you on Wednesday, where we'll focus a little bit more on movement, as always. And as always, if you have any questions and if you have anything you want to cover in these sessions, please do let me know. Thanks for joining, thanks for your support, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye, bye-bye.